Hi Ishika, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, thank you. People, Mataji, how are you?
আমি বলো আছি।
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I should actually Bengali rather than speak asking English,
Exactly.
isn't it? Yes, okay.
Seven years.
আপনি কেমন আছেন?
Right.
I'm asking you now, Mataji.
Oh,
আপনি
sorry.
কেমন আছেন?
আমি ভালো আছি।
ইশিকা, তুমি কেমন আছো? I can't have my microphone is mute.
আমি ভালো আছি।
Very nice. Okay, so yeah, from now on, it's like speaking Bengali only, no English, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
So
আছি,
from the
আছি means okay?
if you want to say what yeah, okay, so okay means ঠিক আছে, ঠিক
Oh,
আছে,
yes.
that
ঠিক
ঠিক
আছে।
আছে, that means okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're okay with that. ঠিক. I think so what happening is others are not joining, so what they're doing is they're sharing the recordings and others they just listen the recordings only. That's why actually it's good in one sense, then if everyone is there it will be difficult also. So do you remember what we go through last week?
তোরা তোরা।
Thoda is Hindi, Mataji.
Okay. So what's Bengali?
We can say
Bengali.
olpo olpo means
অল্প অল্প। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ।
olpo olpo means it's little bit, not Hindi.
I
No,
remember
that's
now
fine.
because the taxi man always saying I always have to tell the taxi man alpa because he always goes so fast.
Okay, so I'll share the last week one. Let's see. Okay, then let's see what you remember from there also.
What is Bengali for ha? Like in Hindi, they say ha ha. Yes, yes.
Yeah, we notes I said hai.
Eh,
Well, in English, I don't know how to say. You say ha or hai, like we say hai. Hai means yes, and na means no. That we'll see actually today, which is is one of the today. Let me share the last week one. Second. Okay, so that was the last week one.
yeah.
Okay, so how we greet someone শুভ সকাল, কেমন
Shubho
আছেন? So what does শুভ সকাল means?
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, then so let's I ask you, কেমন আছেন? What you will say?
আমি ভালো আছি।
And then you
আপনার
ask me,
খবর আপনার খবর কি?
আমিও ভালো আছি. Okay, so then
হ্যাঁ,
maybe okay. Now I ask Ishika. Ishika, sorry, I shouldn't say your name. তোমার নাম কি?
আমার নাম ইশিকা।
Wow, very nice. Okay, yeah. Then you ask me the question also sometimes. Like when I ask you a question, I ask you what's your name, then
আপনার আপনার নাম কি?
okay. আমার নাম রূপেশ্বর নিমাই. Wow, you're doing really well. Oh, Mataji. Okay, so now I ask the question to Nalini Mataji, to you. আপনি কোথায় থাকেন?
আমি মডার্ন থাকি। আপনি?
আমি নিউবারি পার্কে থাকি. Wow, you've
Uh,
done really well, Mataji. That's nice.
it's so beautiful, Bengali.
I really didn't understand, because you catch a really good, horsepower. Do you want to so let me admit it her. Okay.
But we haven't started proper sentences yet. But this is like really helpful.
It is it's like in a conversation, when you say meet
Yeah,
someone, you can do the normal talking you can do with this, this is actually more than enough to do a normal conversation with someone, someone who need. See.
yeah, absolutely. I tried it
Yeah.
on my daughter. I tried it out on my daughter today, and she
Mhm.
said, "Hello, Achi." So she was living in Mayapur for 6 months, so she remembered.
Oh, she's living in Mayapur for 6 months. Okay, then
Yeah,
then for her
she
it's
did.
quite
She
easy,
did
isn't it?
She did Bhakti Shastri there. Yeah.
Oh, nice. হাই ডি, আপনি কেমন আছেন?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
No English, only Bengali, yes?
I'm going to just grab my notes and then I'll be with you.
Okay. Can I ask you like in a question? So before you sign up for this this course, so like say Nalini Mataji, so what is your expectation? What Bengali actually you want to learn actually? What was your expectation? Then you learn this, you learn that,
I think it's like this. Absolutely spot on. It's like this.
so
Because
you
you
want
can't,
something like this. Okay.
yeah, because you can't really go deep into a conversation without knowing the basics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm enjoying it because I think this is important. And
Okay.
whereas in Mayapur, when we go for fleeting visit, come back, you don't really take it in. You just know a little bit, and then you
Mm-hmm.
get and you come back. This way, you have to learn it. So it's very helpful. And if we can progress and learn more and more and more after
Yeah.
this, then that's what my expectation is, that I would like to continue.
Okay. That's great. Good to hear. Now, because the reason I'm asking is because I want to see from myself, actually, what is your expectation on what I'm doing? Is there anything else I need to do? So I'm just checking with you so that I
No,
know,
this,
what, yeah.
yeah, this format is very good,
Mm-hmm.
and I write it down as well. I
Mm-hmm.
don't just print it out and look at it now and again. I write it out. I look at it now and again when I'm cooking, when I'm having lunch or whatever. Because like everybody else, I'm also busy, but off and on, I'm looking at it so that it can stick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what
I
about
don't
you,
know if
D?
I don't know if you're happy to continue.
I'm happy to continue, to be honest. If the participants are there, why not? Because to be honest, I'm enjoying it. See, if I
Oh,
come
great.
home now after my work, I'm just coming home. I don't have anything else to do. So it's something it's like to keep me engaged.
Right.
Why not? I don't
Okay.
mind, to be honest. I like
Fantastic.
it. Yeah.
Okay, great.
What about you, D? What is your expectation? So you heard from Nalini Mataji, what is her expectations? What about you? When you sign up for this course?
I think if I can learn a little bit of normal speaking Bengali for
Okay.
interacting, and then some level of basis to be able to follow spiritual teachings and
Mm-hmm.
words in songs and mantras, that would be wonderful. But obviously, I'm not the best student, so I'll manage my expectations.
Yeah, just asking because see, so what I suggested last session also, even the first one also, while you're having we'll have this sessions, but at the meantime, if you try to learn the alphabets, then as you what you're expecting, you're expecting to to learn the mantras and spiritualities. So see, as a we're as we follow up Eastern. So for us, one of our main scriptures is called Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is completely written in Bengali. Obviously there's an English version also. So the author Prabhupada, he mentioned if you want to read Chaitanya Charitamrita, or you want to understand better, you should learn Bengali. So to read it and to read that version of Chaitanya Charitamrita, obviously you have to know the alphabets. So that's why I encourage you, if you have time, if you can, please do try to learn the alphabets. And I already shared it in this group. If you don't have it, I'll share it again. I'm happy to do that. So in that way, it will be in that it will be quite I will say easier, but it will be you can do it slowly. You can learn it because once you know the alphabet, and you can read all the sentences and everything. So what we're having now is just it's a conversation. So conversation you're just seeing it and you're just learning it. But if you know the alphabet, then you know each and every single words what is meaning.
So on the alphabet, I have a copy of what you sent, but it would be helpful if you could just do a recording with the sounds as they're supposed to sound.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Other Mataji also she asked me that, like, the first session that you recording. Yeah, but it was my I haven't done it. Yes, I should do. So I'm promise you by not today. So hopefully by end of this week, I'll send you the group like with the sounds. So yeah, that could be that is yeah that might be helpful. Yes, thank you for saying that. Yeah,
then
I'll do that for sure.
Then how do you look back on the record? How do you have to keep looking back on the recording, I guess, to hear it. Yeah.
So what you do, let's say one letter. So when you like listening, just pause and hear like what I'm saying, and then you just go back and then you have to do back and forth actually. Yeah, that's the only way you do. Or else what I can do is like maybe like I can send like few recordings. So let's say two alphabets at one recording. It's like then it will be like a short recording. In that it will be like a bit easier, I think. What do you think if I do like
Sorry,
that?
say that again. Say that again.
So instead of like saying all the alphabets in one recording, so
Yeah.
I will do like say two alphabets in one recording, and then I send it to the group.
Yeah.
So that is a bit
No,
short recording. Then
yeah,
yeah,
I was
sorry.
thinking that while you were speaking earlier, I was thinking exactly that, and I think I mentioned it the first time that
Mhm.
if you tell us to learn 5 at a time or something like that,
Mhm.
that would be easier. But if you tell us learn all the alphabet, I think it's a bit daunting. So if you say, okay, for this week, do 5 and learn these 3 more sentences,
Mhm.
then that's manageable.
Okay, so, yeah. So see, first session I remember I did ask like to learn Fiverr, but it has nobody. So yeah, from now obviously this week is gone, so we can't do anything about it. But for next week, if you can learn like the from like the all the like the which on the like vowel we like shared like O R E. So there's like 9 alphabets are there. So out of that 9, if you can learn at least first 5, and then we can practice like in the next session. What do you think? Is it
Yeah.
manageable?
I don't know how Dee and Ishika think, but I was thinking like that. I don't know if 5 is too much, but for them, I mean, I'm not thinking it is too much. I'm just wondering because of time learning them, but I would just say 5 for me anyway.
But yeah, well, if like say Ishika or D, if you can if you want you can learn more than that also. It's completely up to you based on your time and things everything. So
Yeah.
do you guys
So
think is
if you could do all 9,
yeah.
then we can all learn them in our own time. Because I can see that some people need the weekends to learn. If it's not posted, they might
Yeah.
find it
But
difficult.
Prabhu is going to test us, so that's why I'm saying 5 because I don't want to say 9 and then I don't really learn it. I'm just cramming, but I haven't learned it.
Well, if you want, you can like we can test you on 5, and if like say D or Ishika they can do it 9, yeah, you're welcome to do it 9. Then we can test on 9. It's not like but we'll wait for you. It's not a problem. I think
But
it's
then,
okay.
but if you are testing, then it has to be the same.
Okay, so you're thinking the 5 will be like easier for you. Okay, so I think so. Like D and Ishika, do you think it's okay?
Ishika hasn't responded yet.
Ishika, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think you
Yeah.
can learn 5 alphabets for like next week? Then we can test on it. Like you do like test like how to like pronounce the alphabets.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then so this that was pretty much what there was pretty much from last week, last session.
Sorry,
Yes.
pronouncing, I didn't know you were saying pronouncing because obviously pronouncing is easier. We can pronounce the whole 9 or 11 or how many it is. I was thinking of saying to learn it, you know.
Yeah, learn it. So learn and because I want to check at the same time you are learning and you're pronouncing it like rightly or not. That also like is important, isn't it?
So you were saying that we should learn it and pronounce it,
Yes.
which
Yes.
we done the pronouncing already. Well, a little bit of it.
Yeah.
First.
Well,
Yeah.
that time you did like because you were on the screen, you seen that like, and then I was helping you. So with the next session, I won't help you. You just do it on your own. I just want to hear from you, like you are doing it right, like properly or not.
Yeah. Because we can pronounce the whole thing because you've given us the how to pronounce it. So but
Yeah.
it's the learning of it and writing it, because that's what you said to do, write it out.
Yeah. So once that was my plan, that at one point I at least that is my like desire, that I want all of you to write in your name in Bengali at least. Then you can write on your own, like without any help.
But Deepika, in the session you didn't come, she asked us, I don't know who else was there, she asked us to show her that we've written it down, which, on the sheets that we printed out. And so I had written them out and I showed her, I've written, but, I haven't gone back to it. So it's something that you have to keep going back to remember how to write it, because writing it and pronouncing it is different, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Writing is all is practice. Yeah, because you won't you have to just innumerable times to just write, make sure you don't want words right. Yeah. That's right. Okay then. So that was from last session. So there's few conversation we learned. So this just like in the begin with our conversation with someone when you meet new or someone or friend. So this week we'll learn few more conversation, which again is in its beginning for for beginning of conversation. So let me share that now. Okay. Can you see on the screen? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say if someone come to your house, and they just now, or someone maybe you're doing something, maybe you're at your office or you're doing some work, someone knocking your door and they ask you if they want to come in. So then then you're just, yeah, please come in, that's you're saying to someone. So how do you say? That's in Bengali, say দয়া করে ভিতরে আসুন. So in please means in Bengali দয়া করে. I know it sounds it's quite long word দয়া করে. It's it's very formal Bengali. So what actually the thing is, I want, because when I was doing it, so I thought I'll give you the proper Bengali how they say it, but in generally actually you don't have to use দয়া করে. You just can say ভিতরে আসুন. The reason I keep it there is because this is proper Bengali. That's how we that's how it's written on the books. Yeah. So please come in. You'll have in proper Bengali দয়া করে ভিতরে আসুন. But if you want, you can ignore that দয়া করে also. You don't have to say that. So you can just say, yeah, ভিতরে আসুন. It means come in. And say then if you want to ask that person, whoever it is, to sit. So how do you say? So we can say দয়া করে বসুন. Actually, sorry, this করে is twice here. So please, it's a mistake. So ignore once. So let's say just once. দয়া করে বসুন means please means দয়া করে. It's nicely you're asking someone to please sit down. So it's দয়া করে বসুন. Or if you don't want to say দয়া করে, you just say বসুন. বসুন means sit down. So we're doing something. So we want to to pause for some time. So we say, please wait a moment. So here you can say again, if you want to say দয়া করে, you can say, or you can, or else you just say এক মুহূর্ত অপেক্ষা করুন. So দয়া করে means please means দয়া করে. Wait means wait wait means অপেক্ষা. So you can see that wait in English, the wait is before, wait a moment. But in Bengali, when you say in Bengali, that wait is going up later on. So that দয়া করে এক মুহূর্ত, that মুহূর্ত means a moment. A moment in Bengali is এক মুহূর্ত. A means ek means একটি, and moment means মুহূর্ত. So wait, and then wait is at the end. You can say অপেক্ষা করুন means wait means অপেক্ষা. So you're asking please wait a moment. দয়া করে এক মুহূর্ত অপেক্ষা করুন. So I know it's me. Sometimes sometimes when I speak very fast. So someone like me, if you want to say, then you can say, please speak slowly. Yeah. So again, the দয়া করে is optional. If you want to use, you can use. If you don't want, it's okay. There's no harm. Like, it's okay. Still, the sentence will be nice. There won't be any wrong. But if you want, it's like, it's a bit more like, nice. You giving more respect to someone, or so you can just say, দয়া করে ধীরে ধীরে কথা বলুন. So please means দয়া করে. Speak means bolun. See, again, you can to make the sentence better. See, so ধীরে ধীরে, which means slowly. Slowly in Bengali, ধীরে ধীরে. And then কথা বলুন, which means speak. Speak in Bengali, কথা বলুন. কথা means speak. Okay. So if someone is saying to you something you don't understand, how do you say, I didn't understand? And in Bengali, you can say, আমি বুঝতে পারিনি. So I means আমি, understand, didn't means didn't means পারিনি, and understand means বুঝতে. I didn't understand. And it's not like, as you were asking in Mataji at the starting, like, what is ha means, like, how do you say Hindi? Say, I forgot how to say
Which
Hindi.
I was
Like,
saying this.
yes or no, like you say. So in Bengali, we call it ha. Ha means yes, but I don't know how to write ha actually, like, in English. So I just say HA. So, but if you pronounce it, ha,
Wait,
means
I've got a suggestion. Maybe how you can write hair in English is H-E-I, hair.
no, that means hey kind of something like this, isn't it? Hey,
Hay is spelled H-E-Y.
HUY. Okay. Okay, let me think about it. So, but you can say yes means hair, and no means na. That's quite simple actually. No means na.
But they so you say kota doyo kore dire dire kota bolon. Kota
Mhm.
means speak, and I
Yes.
thought bolon means speak as well. Sorry, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't understand that bit.
Okay. Which one? That please.
Kota bolon.
Okay.
Please speak
So-
slowly. Doyo kore dire dire kota
So
bolon.
dhire dhire means slowly.
Yes, I understand that. Kota
Yeah.
bolon. You
Kotha
said
bolun. Kotha bolun means speak.
Kotha
Speak
bolun.
means, so, like, so kotha. If I say daya kore dhire dhire kotha, so it doesn't actually, when the sentence you're making sentence, it doesn't, like, sounds like, you are say, like, not complete. So to make it complete, we add here as bolun, or like, is bolun is we use for, like, someone is elder to us or someone stranger, as we, like, apni to me, like that. If someone is, like, younger to me or younger to someone, let's say Ishika, we call it, like, like, দয়া করে ধীরে ধীরে কথা বলো. So Ishika, I will say like that, কথা বলো. To you, I will say কথা বলুন. No, with respect, I was just saying, like, কথা বলুন.
It
So
goes together. Kota bolon goes together.
together, yeah. It's to just make the sentence complete. Like, that's why you have to use that, like, at the end, bolun. Like, and as, like, normally speak means kotha. Speak in Bengali, kotha. But make the sentence complete, just add at the end, bolun. Means I'm asking you, like, please speak slowly, slowly. We're clear so far?
Yeah.
Can we
Can-
practice that now? That way?
Can you just repeat yes and no?
Yeah, sure. So yes, like, I think Hindi they say ha means, in Hindi they say ha means yes, and nahi they, I think in Hindi they said. But in Bengali, it's pretty similar to Hindi and Bengali. But in Bengali we said yes means hai. I don't know how this sounds. Hai.
Hair as in like the hair on your head.
Yeah, I think that's like that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And no means na.
Okay.
So na it's like na in English is no. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So we practice a little bit here, like, what we read so far. Is that okay?
Yes. If you want to say I want to speak with you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what? So you want to know? So you want to speak with me? That what in Bengali? Yes. You want to know the Bengali of, like, I want to speak with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will be actually it's a good point. Yeah, I can do the next time. So it means আমি আমি আপনার সাথে কথা বলতে চাই. It sounds really long, but okay. Well,
আমি
I write
আপনার
it in message. 1 second, then you can see the message. Let me write it down. Let me write down. Yeah, so you can check it. Yeah, you can check the chat when আমি আপনার সাথে oh sorry I miss কথা here. Okay, so see here, you can say আমি আপনার সাথে, but actually so actually I it's a misspell, like it should be both. It should be কথা underneath, you can see আমি আপনার সাথে কথা বলতে চাই. That means I want to speak to you. Okay,
what does satay means?
সাথে means with.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I just want to speak with you. I want to speak with you. So
Chai.
chai.
Chai is coming
It's not
from
chai, not chai that you make it wrong. Yeah.
No, it's coming from wish, isn't it? Like I wish.
Yeah, I wish. Yes.
So it's আমি আপনার
সাথে
yeah.
কথা, so as I say, কথা বলতে চাই.
Oh, কথা বলতে. Let me write that down. 1 minute.
Yeah, so I put the message also. So I want to speak with you. That will be in Bengali. আমি আপনার সাথে কথা বলতে চাই. Did you get it? D and Ishika?
Yeah.
It's on the chat.
Because in Hindi they will say sat.
हाँ, आपके साथ. मैं आपके साथ बात करना चाहता हूँ. It's like that's how you say in Hindi. It's completely different actually.
आप
मैं आपके साथ
yeah.
आपके साथ बात means কথা. बात करना, like it depends if it's man or woman. बात करना, man means चाहता हूँ, and चाहत I say बात करना चाहता हूँ, like things like that you say in Hindi if you want to speak to someone in Hindi.
मैं अपने साथ अपना बात करने है.
मैं आपके साथ मैं और है आपके साथ बात करना है.
Oh, so what
मेरे
is
को
बात?
बात means like speak or কথা in Bengali.
Oh.
Speak. बात करना चाहता हूँ, बात करना चाहते हैं.
But you didn't say that for Bengali. अभी अपना साथ কথা বলতে চাই.
Chai means I want to speak with you.
Yeah.
So I means ami.
Yeah, but
So
the other one you said in Hindi is not the same. बात करना है.
well, see, Hindi is a bit different. Obviously, it's different than
Yeah, but
Bengali.
you said it's the same, but it's not the same. You said a baat is the
But
same.
no, but not saying it's different. It's a completely different, like words.
Sorry for the distraction, ladies.
Okay, so yeah, so if you want to say like yes, it's here. So I want to speak with you. আমি আপনার সাথে কথা বলতে চাই. Okay.
It's interesting. Baat bole.
So if I ask you, like so to ask to like say someone to please come in, how do you say?
Daya kare bitor asu.
So as I said earlier, so daya kore is optional. It's to just make some sentence like more polite. It's completely up to you. If you want, you can use it. If you don't, it's not mandatory. Okay, but ভিতরে আসুন, that is important. Yeah, ভিতরে আসুন. Okay.
Victoria means what?
Sorry?
Victoria
Daya
means
Daya kore means please. Please in
yeah,
Bengali say Daya kore.
yeah. But Victoria,
Bitore means in, in, like in, like I'm calling you inside. And kam
yeah,
means ashun. So kam means ashun, in
yeah,
means bhitore. So I'm
yeah,
calling like inside.
yeah.
Okay. So after coming in, then what you say to me? Yeah, Nalini Mataji, I'm with you.
Oh, sorry. I'm just writing. Sorry. Then I say, do you correct? Oh, sorry. Do you correct? Do you correct? Was
Boshun. So yeah, then you ask me to take a seat. Okay, please sit down. Daya kore boshun. Okay. And if you want to stop someone, like when you're doing something, like how do you say? Or no, if you want someone to wait for you for a moment, how do you say? Please
do
wait a
you
moment. How do you say in Bengali?
correct? Ek muhurto opeka kor.
Yeah. So দয়া করে এক মুহূর্ত অপেক্ষা করুন. অপেক্ষা করুন. Okay. So if I speak very fast, how do you stop me?
Do you correct? Dire dire kotha bolon.
Okay. Yeah. If you don't understand something when I say it, how do you say?
আমি বুঝতে পারিনি।
Wow, amazing. You done really well. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, now I go to D.
Mhm.
Are you ready?
I will try.
Okay, so first thing, like as she said, okay, so like as I'm waiting outside, so how do you call me?
You're waiting outside.
Like as I'm knocking your door. Yeah.
দয়া করে ভিতরে আসুন।
Nice. Okay. Then so I already in the room. So what you say to me? What you
আহ,
will?
দয়া করে বসুন।
Wow, amazing. Okay. And then if you want me to wait for a moment, how do you say in Bengali?
Uh, would I say please or
Well,
what?
as I said, it's well, please, like obviously we like to like and it makes like sounds nice, polite, but it's not really, as I said, it's not mandatory. If you want, you can use it.
Okay. দয়া করে অপেক্ষা এক মুহূর্ত।
Opeka,
অপেক্ষা
korun.
করুন।
Yes, that means so. Ek muhurto means like a moment. A moment is ek muhurto. A means like a sounds ek. Ek
Mm,
in Bengali is a number. Ek means like one actually. So but in English they say like a moment. So a means ek, and the moment in Bengali is muhurta, like one moment. So ek muhurta. And then wait means opekha. So the wait means only like the wait in Bengali is opekha, but again we add at the end like korun to make the sentence complete. If I just say doya kore ek muhurto opekha, sentence is not complete. To make it complete, we just add at the end korun. Actually, the wait means opekha, but the korun to like make the sentence like proper, like complete. Yeah.
okay.
So if you think I'm speaking very fast, what do you say?
If I think sorry,
No, if you think I'm speaking very fast, yeah. So what do you
oh,
say to me?
দয়া করে ধীরে ধীরে কথা বলুন।
Wow, nice. You did really good. Yeah.
Oh,
So if you
বলে
didn't understand anything, like what I'm saying, how do you say?
আমি বুঝে আহ, পারিনি।
Ami buste parini. You done really well. Yes. Good.
আহ,
So, ami buste parini. So I means ami,
yeah,
buste means like understand. And parini is didn't. So I didn't understand. আমি বুঝতে পারিনি.
পারিনি ও পারিনি।
No, parini. Parini.
Uh,
Parini means I
but
didn't.
okay,
Yeah, I didn't. Didn't means parini. আমি বুঝতে পারিনি.
okay. I just need that sentence now, and I'm through.
Okay.
Sorry.
But you done really well. That's yeah, it's good. Okay, Ishika, it's your turn now. Ishika, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm knocking your door. So what you'll say to me? Like,
দয়া করে পিছর আসুন।
yes, দয়া করে ভিতরে আসুন. Okay, so I'm inside. So what you'll say to me?
বসুন।
Okay, yeah, you could just say বসুন. That's fine. Okay. And if I have to wait, if you want me to wait for a moment, how do you say?
এক মুহূর্ত অপেক্ষা করুন।
এক মুহূর্ত অপেক্ষা করুন. Very nice. And if I'm speaking very fast, then what do you say?
দয়া করে ধীরে কথা বলুন।
It will be ধীরে ধীরে. So D-H-I, ধীরে, ধীরে ধীরে কথা বলুন.
আহা,
Very nice. So if you don't understand anything, something you don't understand, how do you say?
আমি বুঝতে পারিনি।
বুঝতে পারিনি. Well done. Done very good. Thank you. Okay. So now you know what is হ্যাঁ means in Bengali. Yes means হ্যাঁ and no means না.
না,
That you say. Okay. Okay. So we are okay. You're like clear here, yeah? So you can go to the next one. Okay? Shall we move to next way?
Can I just ask a very quick one?
Yeah, sure.
Do people say boshona as
Sorry. Can you please say again?
when you go to somebody's house and they're telling you to sit down?
Mhm.
Do they say boshona or is it just boshun?
Now, boshona means don't sit. That means don't sit. Boshona.
Okay.
That means don't sit. But if someone wants you to sit or you want someone to sit at your place, just say boshun. Boshun. I don't know, maybe in our sometimes it's called like in a class they give like in Bengali. If you go, I don't know if you've been to Mayapur or Kolkata in like, some classes like they say "Daya kore boshun like maybe Nalini Mataji, you heard that many times in classes in Mayapur. They say daya kore boshun. So this is exactly the same thing I was saying here. Means please sit down, please sit down. If you say boshona, it means don't sit. Boshona means don't sit.
Okay, that's useful to know.
Yeah. If someone come to you, then you can say, I learn Bengali.
Yeah, I don't
Boshona. The
should have
person will say,
learned
run
from
away from your house.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Okay, so the next bit. So let's as you say, okay. So what does okay mean in Bengali? We call it okay. ঠিক আছে. ঠিক আছে means in English is only two, like two word, like two alphabets, okay. But in Bengali it's quite big. You say okay means in Bengali ঠিক আছে. So because this is like one, like for okay means it's ঠিক আছে. Then if you want to say someone like okay, if you meet some Bengali person and you want to tell them, I know little Bengali. How do you say? আমি অল্প বাংলা জানি. So, I means আমি, no means জানি, little means অল্প, Bengali means বাংলা. So, I know little Bengali. আমি অল্প বাংলা জানি. So that means you don't know much. So you can say, so not much. বেশি না. That means you don't know much, just a little bit only. So not means না, much means বেশি. So but that means I know not much, বেশি না. Okay. So let's say we are talking about like to write, how to write Bengali. So like so if you want to write something, say I want like you ask you, okay, please write it down for me. How do you say in Bengali? Please write it down. So you say দয়া করে এটি লিখুন. So again, please, well, here you can use actually দয়া করে because I think when you ask someone to please write it down. So normally we like we use that word like please. So দয়া করে, write means লিখুন and it down means এটি. So দয়া করে, please means দয়া করে and it down means এটি and write means লিখুন. So it's something like this. What's this? So the word this means eta ki. Words means like eta. This like sorry. Words means key, and this means eta. What's that? So like something eta means like someone is something is very near to you. Like what's this, which is like is close to you. Then someone is like a bit far. Ota, means like interest. Was ota key. So what's that? Ota key. You're okay so far?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna try? If you wanna try, you can say in Bengali, ঠিক আছে. Or you can say হ্যাঁ, yes.
ঠিক আছে।
ঠিক আছে. You wanna try? Okay. So if you now you learn a little bit of Bengali, you know, bit of conversation. So if you want to say someone that you know little Bengali, how do you say?
আমি অল্প বাংলা জানি।
Wow, it sounds very good. It sounds like you know a lot of Bengali.
It's listening to classes, you know, you listen to
Mm.
class. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
not
if it's
much.
not, yeah. So how do you say?
Beshina.
Beshina.
So
Beshina.
Beshi
Beshi
means,
means much. Yeah.
oh, Beshi means much. And no,
Yeah. Not so. See, no means na. Not also mean na.
Yeah. Please write it down. দয়া এটি লিখুন।
Nikon. Yes.
Please লিখুন, write it. এটি।
80 means
Ah,
yeah,
right.
down. Yeah, write it down.
What's this? Etaki, etaki.
And if
I
someone
hear
just next to you, yeah,
hear
say the
that
key.
often. I used to hear that very often. I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
In
So what's
it-
this? The key.
Yeah, etaki. But they don't say the key. They just say eta. I hear that.
Well, no, we do say when I ask someone like something, yeah, it's the key. Like that is actually I use like almost every single day at home, to be honest. Yeah.
So
If
what
something is far from you, like what's that? How do you say?
otaki?
Ota, ota, ota key.
Okay. Otaki.
Okay.
Is this
Eta key, ota
eta,
key.
that,
This and that. Yeah.
eta ota.
Hmm. So this means eta, that means ota. Like ota
Yeah.
means like we say use what that like when something is not like closer to us, it beat like for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Ishika, you wanna try?
Okay.
So what is okay means in Bengali? You shouldn't say okay. You say in Bengali.
ঠিক আছে।
That's very good. Okay. So if you know little Bengali, how do you say?
আমি অল্প বাংলা জানি।
Wow, you know a lot. Okay. So what is not much in Bengali?
বেশা না।
Beshina. Beshina means
বেশি
not
না।
much. Yeah. So if I want to ask you, if you're like write, let's please write it down. How do you say in Bengali?
দয়া করে এটি লিখুন।
And what's this?
এটা কি?
What's that?
ওটা কি?
No, well done. Thank you. Okay, D. Now it's your turn. Are you ready?
As I will be.
Then how do you say like okay, if you want to try, say in Bengali. The first one.
Okay, what would you like me to say?
Like okay, say because they know Nalini Mataji and Ishika, they try to like so if I want like do you want to try? So you say your answer will be response will be okay. So how do you say okay in Bengali?
ঠিক আছে।
Tik. Well, you sound like proper Bengali. Okay, so if you know little Bengali, I know little Bengali. How do you say? Sorry, I can't. Yeah.
আমি অল্প বাংলা জানি।
Wow. So not much. How do you say not much?
বেশি না।
Okay.
বেশি না।
বেশি না। Suppose you don't know much, you know just only little bit. So আমি অল্প বাংলা জানি, বেশি না. Please write it down.
দয়া করে এটি লিখুন।
Okay. What's this?
এটা কি?
What's that?
ওটা কি?
Very nice. Thank you. Wow. You are learning actually very, like, you know, all of you learning, like, you know, quite quickly, to be honest.
We just
Like,
repeat, to be honest.
huh?
I said we're just repeating what you written there.
Yeah, so but still, like, you know, when you're like, you know, pronouncing, you're doing, like, you know, like it sounds like it's not, it doesn't sound like, you know, you are just, you know, trying it today only. So like,
Oh,
you know, yeah, it doesn't sound like, you know, you're doing really well, to be honest. Yeah.
well, we're all kind of a little bit used to.
Yeah, maybe that is the plus point, maybe. So shall I try one more paragraph, like, you know, maybe this the last one for the day, or what do you think?
I think, yeah, finish because we've got quite a few things to learn, but it's up to the girls.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to Ishikandi if they're enthusiastic to carry on.
Okay, what do you say, Shikandi? Shall it, like, you know, continue, or shall it stop here? We just, you know, practice what we'll hear.
I don't mind. I have to leave at 8, so
Okay.
I'm happy to try one more thing if you would like to, or not.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. And what about you, Shika? Are you okay?
It's fine. We can learn one more.
Okay, it's just like, you know, one is small, it's not much. So, like, say if you want to ask someone, like, you know, what is their age? Okay, so you say, how old are you? So that will be in Bengali. So again here, I mean, see, I write it down here, tomar boyosh koto. So tumi and tomar, that is someone for your friend or younger to you. If it's someone like this elder to you or someone stranger, you use here, instead of tomar, use apnar. Apnar boyosh koto. So you means tomar or apnar. So, like, you know, old means boyosh. So when it's old means boyosh, how means koto. So how old are you? Tomar boyosh koto or apnar boyosh koto. So
Sorry,
if
say
you want
that
to
again. You went a bit faster. Tomar is
yeah,
for somebody you know,
yes, Tomar is someone you know already or someone is younger to you,
and Apnar is somebody who is you don't
like
know
a
well.
stranger or elder to you. Yes.
So boyas would mean the same thing, old.
Yeah, boyish means old. Old is boyish, and then are you will be, like, you know, and then how is koto? আপনার বয়স কত? How old are you? তোমার বয়স কত? How old are you? Then you say, my age is, I leave it as a blank, so whatever. So if someone reply, my age is so and so, you say, আমার বয়স 10, 12, 15, whatever you say, the number, you can add the number here. My age is that, আমার বয়স এত. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to ask someone, how old are they? How do you say, Ishika?
তোমার বয়স কত?
Okay. If someone is, like, you know, elder to you or stranger to you, how do you say?
আপনি বয়স
No,
কত?
no. It won't be apni, it will be apnar. Instead of tomar, you say apnar. Apnar.
Okay.
I write in the chat option, you can, yeah. So it'll be apnar. Instead of tomar, you can say apnar. Apnar boyosh koto. Then the answer will be, like, the answer, like, you know, say, my age is, amar boyosh, and then the number. Okay. Nalini, what is you want to try?
Tomar boyas koto.
Amar
Amar-
boyosh.
Amar
Yeah.
boyas.
Yes, amar boyosh. So amar means it's me,
Yeah.
my, and age is boyish. So age and old is the same in a sense. So age means boyish. So old means boyish. Age also means boyish. It sounds like it's the same, like same meaning.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, let me write that down.
Yeah. D,
Yep.
do you want to try?
Okay. Speaking to older person.
Yeah, it's okay. Older person. How do you say to older person?
Apnar boyosh koto.
Okay. If someone younger to your friend, how do you say?
Tumar boyosh koto.
Perfect. Wow. Then in the person will answer, Amar boyosh means my age is whatever the number is. Yeah.
Yeah. Amar boyosh. And we will learn numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see, if you want to learn like numbers in Bengali also, that what I can do, you don't have to do in the class, but I'll just may separate like things, and I just share in the group. You can learn from like on your own time.
I mean,
Mm.
if I wanted
Okay.
to just say, I'm like, could I say Amar boyosh? I don't know what your name for old lady is, but is there a word one could say puti or Amar boyosh?
No, so let's say my age. Okay, see, the man, I don't have to like try about my age. So let's say my age is like my age is 30 years. I can say Amar boyosh in Bengali, we call it Atri. It sounds a bit tough. Atrish means 38.
Okay.
So I did. So if someone say that you need to learn actually, like separate, like that's something it won't be able to cover here. It's because it's a number. So Boyoshes is a number. So number is like it's one, two. Similarly, in Bengali also have numbers, have different, like one in Bengali called ek. Like that see you learned a moment ago, like an ek muhurto. So that ek means Bengali one. No, sorry. In Bengali is in English is one is ek.
Mm.
Yeah, we
So
do
like
the vocab and the numbers.
yeah. So what I can do is, so obviously like it's 1 to 100. So obviously you don't have to like do that as a like anything. So what I can do is I'll write on all the numbers with like one next to one is like an egg. How do you pronounce? I write it down everything and make it like one should, and then share in the group. So you can learn in your own times. If you at all think you need it, it might help you. I can do that.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Thank
Yeah, I can do that. Then you can learn on your own time actually. You don't have to like, but I'll like that will be my encourage you if you can please try to learn the alphabets as like you say like that will be really like great because what I will do if you don't find in the group, I'll share it again tonight. So if you because it maybe it's at the back, so I'll share it tonight again. And please next like next session when you come, you know you can just then I ask and you can I just without like and I won't say anything, I won't help you without any help. You have to say the like alphabets with pronunciation. Is that okay?
you. Okay.
Yeah.
You're
So
saying that
see,
we do it in our own time, but
yeah.
in class, what happens?
Which one? The numbers you're saying or the alphabets?
Mm, I I'm just wondering, what is it next week? We will just continue with this, another 5 sentences, and then we do the alphabet and the numbers in our own time.
Yeah, numbers you can do your own times, but if you want to share in the class in the session, you can do that. Like you can if you learn some numbers, you can say, okay, see, I learned 1 to 5. I can learn how to say 1 to 5. Ek, dui, teen. So you can say that, but that is optional. But alphabets, I want you to like share in the session, please. That I really want.
So what did we agree on? 5 or 10. Sorry, the vowels first. Is it the vowels
Yeah,
first?
vowels
So
first. Yeah,
we learn the whole 9, and then we
yeah,
skip.
vowels. There's only 9 of them. So yeah, these 7 I learn. Try to learn 9 of them. and then we'll share them in next session.
It's writing them that's going to be more, saying them it's easier than writing them.
Well, it will be difficult. Obviously, I won't say it'll be easy, but if you do it like at one point, see, it's a practice. It don't happen like over the one night. It will take time. But if you try, it's possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's 8 o'clock already. So I think we can end up here.
Thank
But
you.
do you have any questions, anything you can ask, or else we can end the session here.
Thank you. That was helpful. I
Thank
need to
you.
go.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you very much.
I'm really liking it here, to be honest.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Okay then. I guess as I said, I'll share everything on the group, so you can take from there. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Take care. Have a good weekend. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.